things of life probably no one's ever going to tell you, but it is in order for you to do good for the people around you, you have to do good for yourself. And that also comes with changing your perspective of mind in order to look at the greater things. Now, me telling you this, I'll be honest, there are moments, there's still going to be moments where, like, it all just seems like it's crashing down. I will never lie to you and say that it's all just great hunky dory once you change your perspective. The point of this is that you find your ways of smiling more and frowning less. Because what determines a true good life, my own perspective, but what determines a good, true, happy life is you remember more times that you've smiled than you remember times that you were sad. Once you embrace that, there's absolutely nothing that can get.
She leaves like a frog.
I don't care. Like, I don't care if you grow up having to flip burgers for the rest of your life. Hey, if that makes you happy, go for it. You go out there sucking dick for the rest of your life. Go for it. I wouldn't recommend it. Definitely wouldn't recommend that. Don't do that. Personally, just don't do that. But finding other things, like I said, that would genuinely make you happy, go get you some hobbies. If you right now, I know that's not the time. Like, just this year has been a bad year all around for everybody. It's been one of the worst trade deals in a matter of history ever, probably, and it's not fun.
He's pricing something in there.
But once things start to kind of, flip flop around, and look a little brighter, you know, go out there, go do some shit, A very sweet, smart, intelligent young woman. There is, like I say, there is a lot, fuck ton that you can do with your life. It doesn't matter if it's just one thing. Doesn't matter if it's two or three. But get you a few hobbies throughout your life that you
That's keeping the front door.
feel like, hey, I can stick with these for a very long time and most likely never get bored of it. As long as you truly, genuinely like those things. Part of your life is going to be spent having to, make money for the man. Hey,
The guy is in the corner.
I'm totally cool with that. Cause I'll spend my 8 hours a day having to, work on somebody else's time. But for the rest of that time, I'm going to make sure I make it my time for the things I really genuinely want to do. Whether it's with my friends, with myself, whether it's with my family, it's whatever. But at least I will be able to make that, because that's what makes me. There's going to be a time in your life where you're a lot of people do a lot of their thinking. You're done with school. Like, that's about the time where you go and find yourself.
No, no, no.
Don't think about, hey, maybe I'm just not getting it, soon, sooner. Some people feel like, hey, they can sit here and do this for a while, and then later down the line, 20 years later, they probably change their mind. It's okay. It's fine. Nothing's forever. Nothing's certain. You could probably just pass away tomorrow. But the last thing you want on your mind is that you were upset about something that most likely won't matter 10, 20 years from now. Like honestly, that won't even matter next week. Nevertheless, a couple of years down the line. I am genuinely sorry for the bad hand that life has dealt you. I am genuinely sorry because you've come to me. You seem like a very sweet individual, and I hate for the sweet people to get the worst end of trade deals. But I'm here to tell you from experience that it is not over. I don't know how long all this is gonna last or whatever, but
I'm gonna look.
till my dying breath, if you will allow it, I will gladly try my best to be here for you every step of the way until you find yourself or until you call it quits. I will gladly be your guidance for something better, for better and for worse. I just don't want you. I just don't want you to turn out to be a narcissistic.
Oh, it's the Kale house. Oh,
You understand me?
the house is pretty good frame.
Yeah. Your advice
Yeah.
was amazing.
Hmm?
I say your advice was amazing.
It's like I said, no one really gives y'all that that talk. That's a very very big talk that I feel like a lot of people should have that
Yeah.
aren't given that, and I'm like I said, I'm very very sorry, but allow me to step in and say, hey, I'm here for you, and I get it, you know.
Cause I may be sensitive right now, but I normally just kind of like tell myself. Well, not tell myself, but I mean, I can kind of say I tell myself like it's gonna blow over my shoulder. You know, it's not gonna bother me tomorrow. It's gonna. Cause I may be angry right now, but it's gonna be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, and like I said, hey, I said it's tough. Hey, it's tough. I get it. Like I said, I'm speaking from experience. I get it. But don't you worry. It's okay. If, look, you know, Maddie,
Yes.
if no one has ever told you before, then allow me to be the first. I am so proud of you for at least trying to do your best and trying to get things done. You know, I know you're trying to get through school, you're trying to get that education and, you know, move forward with other things. And that speaks a lot.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
What? Let me. What made you tell me this, or like, or is there like a hint or anything? Or...
You know, Maddie, if I could write a book on how often a situation like yours comes along, I tell you, I'm tell you, I'd be a #1 seller because it's so often that it's disheartening, and it's individuals that I've definitely come across in my life that had they been, you know, talked to or at least shown that that encouragement that someone is actually understanding them and listening to them to do better, or that hey, that pep talk that they really needed, but they just haven't gotten. Then I will honestly sit and tell you that that would have changed a lot of lives, and it definitely would have saved many of us as well. I feel so bad that I just want to. It seemed hopeless when I first, when I first thought about doing something. There ain't nobody gonna listen. Like, it's stupid. But I've, hey, a lot of people have definitely proven me wrong. They have proved to me that talks like these make a whole lot of difference in the best way possible. And that's what keeps me going. That's what's. I believe in you.
Thank you.
And I just want you to believe in you too.
Now, have you ever met anyone that was trying to get attention and was just...
You said what?
I said, have you ever ran into someone that just wanted attention and just kind of like came to you every time just to get your attention so you could give them advice?
I've met individuals like that before. Yeah.
That's how my friend is. She used to be that way, and I'll be here, and I was going through it, and she would just be out of nowhere. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I'm fat. She was just trying to get like she was fishing for compliments, and she would always say she wanted to kill herself and all this and that, and I'm just like, and when she would say it, she would make sure it was loud, and she would make sure other people would hear it. And whenever someone would turn her in, she'd be like, oh, I didn't say that, or no, that's not true. And it's like, then why would you say that then? Because I turned her in twice, and she goes, just like, why y'all do this for attention? Like, this is actually a real thing, and you're just trying to get more attention.
Abusing a true mental illness for gratification. And yeah, no, dude, that's
I
tough.
went through it. 2016, which I can't say it ended now, but I can say it ended in 2020 because I am physically and mentally better than I used to be. And yeah, like, I never saw tomorrow. Now, when I look at it, I see a life, I see a future, I see what, because I'm already planning out my life. And here and there, I'd be upset, but I'm just, it's a bad day. You have to remember that. Tomorrow will be a better day.
Yep.
And you can't, it's crazy. Some people be like, oh, I'm depressed for one day. Like, what? You don't have depression for one day. So when someone comes to me and wants help, and I mean, I'm not gonna throw it out at, oh, you're attention seeking. Like, I let them know how it really is instead of trying to seek help. Like, or not help, but try getting attention. Like, it's not something to be played around with.
I mean, bro, at times, and I'll be honest with you, at times, I don't always sugarcoat shit, cause bro, they don't real world don't give a damn about you. How you go about life, how you go about doing things. Up to you. Life happens, it either makes you stronger or it kills you. Yeah. Again, that's tough. Even with it being tough.